What is going on, guys? As you guys can probably tell by the title, this is pretty much me trying to help you guys install the PES patch if you guys don't already know how to do it. There's one thing I missed in the video. There's one thing I in a sense failed to mention in the video. If you guys created any players, if you guys edited any players, if you guys have your own, if you guys use the edit system, if you guys have your own edit data that you actually value, export that that data before you actually start in a sense patching your game, simply because you're going to be incorporating somebody else's edit data, and in that edit data, that's where all the patch, that's when all the licensing, all the kids, it in a sense resides within whoever created this, their edit data. So that means it's gonna overwrite yours. So I would advise you guys, if you guys have anything important, like in a sense to keep, if you guys in a sense, if you guys are interested in keeping whatever players you edited or whatever you did in your edit data, if you guys are interested in keeping it, I advise you guys to export the edit data first and then pretty much copy it back into it. Copy it back in after you're done doing all this. But I mean, that's pretty much it. I covered everything. I covered as much. I think I covered everything that needed to be covered in this video. Hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I'll see you guys in the next one. What is going on, guys? My name is Midox, and welcome. Hopefully, for any of you PES fans, this is going to be the most most detailed and most, in a sense, definitive installation guide that you guys will see on YouTube today. I hope, anyway. And pretty much, as you guys can probably tell by the title, today I want to help you guys install PES 2013, the patch that just came out recently. And you know what? Without wasting any more time, let's get into it. I do talk very fast, and I will, definitely slow it down, once we get into the installation, so you guys can, in a sense, understand what I'm saying, so I can break it down for you, in a sense, bit by bit. But let's get into it. So first of all, you want to do pretty much load up any internet browser, or any web browser, I should say, you want, whether it be Safari, Internet Explorer, Google Chrome, Opera Mini, whatever you use, load it up. And then what you want to go, pretty much what you want to go, why am I stuttering? The website you want to go to is pretty much called WMB, or Winning 11 Next Gen blog. So pretty much go on Google and just type in WEMB. It should come up, or Winning 11 Next Gen blog. As you guys can see, personally in my eyes, it's the best PES website out there. It's the independent source, so I like it pretty much. So if you guys want to use that one, you can use that one. If you guys got any other sources, then I don't know. I don't really know why you guys would be. If you guys know any option file sources, I don't know why you guys would be watching the video. But yeah, go to WMB, Winning 11 Next Gen blog. Just click on it. And then click on the article that says WEMB EU base option file. That's pretty much the file that, it's new, it's updated one, and they already had an option file released, but due to some issues with the game coding, with the game's coding, or the bless code, it had some issues. I don't know why, but yeah, now, as you can see, now they pretty much, it's all been fixed, it's all been done. Just pretty much click on it. And then either way, you got two options. You can either, watch this video, if unlike me, if you're the kind of person that enjoys, in a sense, to read, an installation guide, instead of actually watching a video, if you understand things better by reading it, here's an installation guide for you. I'll put the installation guide in the description. I'll also put the website in the description, and I'll also put the download link in the description. So I'll put everything you need is going to be in the description. But I'm saying, if you, in a sense, get more out of reading than actually watching the video, the installation guide's for you. But if you're like me and you prefer actually, watching a step-by-step guide and in a sense replicating what the person in the video is doing, then this is the video for you. So what you want to do is pretty much click on the download link, and then you're gonna come on this page. It's a MediaFire website, as you guys can see. A MediaFire file, I should say. It says ps3.rar. It's a WinRAR file, so I'll put the WinRAR, I'll put the file download link as well, and I'll put the WinRAR, how you guys can download WinRAR. WinRAR is a separate software. You pretty much download WinRAR, and then you pretty much have to extract this file to get the file you want. So pretty much I'll put the WinRAR download as well. Don't worry, I'll try my best to find the safest one for you guys. And yeah, let's pretty much get into it. So pretty much click download, and then I put as a destination wherever you want it. It can be your desktop, your downloads, your recent play, whatever you want it. Me, I usually put it on YouTube. So personally for me, I just put it on YouTube and there. So put it wherever you want it, and then just click save. And once you get out of that, this is what you're gonna see. This is what it's gonna look like. So once you actually download WinRAR, the actual software itself, this is what the file is gonna look like. And then what you're gonna want to do after that is pretty much right click on your mouse and click extract to PS3. Just give it a second and let it do its thing. Perfect. So then what's gonna come up is this. It's a Windows file. It says PS3 on it. This is what's gonna come up. And then what you guys want to do after that is, just make sure, you don't have to, but I did this. Just make sure it actually has everything you want. So just pretty much click on the save data, and if it has a lot of files, then it's the right one. If it hasn't, then something's gone wrong. It should have pretty much in the PS3 one. Once you double click that, it should say save data, and then once you click, once you double click save data, it should have a bunch of files. If it does, perfect. Then we do after that, pretty much right click on this file, click copy. First of all, but I forgot to tell you guys, I would advise you guys to actually have a media storage device ready, whether it be your phone, a USB, an MP3 player, your camera, whatever you can transfer, you know, media from one source to another, use it. And pretty much just click copy on this, and then go to actual media storage file, wherever it is, and then click paste, you know, like a media storage device, just click paste on it. And then what you want to do after that is pretty much just take out your storage, and then take your storage device out of your PC, obviously, for you to, in a sense, you know, paste it onto like the media storage device. It has to be inserted onto your computer. Take it out of your computer, put it to your PS3, and then from then on, I'll tell you guys what you have to do. So pretty much after that, what you want to do is click or go to whatever account you're using. Me, as you guys can see, I'm on my Moodux account, so yeah, the Ninja whatever. So as the Ninja avatar should say, whatever. So what you guys want to do is, I am appearing offline. So yeah, I mean, I don't know if I showed you guys a trick on how to appear offline, but that's another topic for another video. So what you want to do is pretty much go to your save data utility, and then you're gonna see in between all of these files, you're gonna see pretty much a USB storage device. If you guys give me 1 second, I'll put mine in now. So yeah, so as you guys can see, this is how my one looks like. I did choose an MP3. I did choose the big clunky MP3, as you guys probably know. And then what you pretty much do after that is pretty much you right click. You're pretty much gonna right click on this, or click on it, and once you click on it, it should have a shit ton of files. A shit ton of files will be like, it should have like a lot of files, I should say, not a shit ton. I think I shouldn't be swearing, but it's gonna have a lot of files, pretty much. It's gonna have a lot of files, and all those files are gonna be all what those files are gonna be is pretty much the kits, the emblems, all that kind of stuff, you know, pretty much whoever. This is pretty much how it's done. So you're gonna see the kits, the emblems, that's pretty much it. The team kits, the team's emblems, the cups emblems, all that kind of stuff. What you're gonna want to do is just let this load. It's gonna be about 124 files. Let it load. It's gonna take a few minutes depending on how quick your PS3 is. Mine is the old fat boys, so it's getting on the slow side, because I mean, this is like, I've had this one for about, I want to say about 6 to 7 years now, so it's getting on a bit of the slow side. So yeah, just give it some time, and then yeah, you pretty much, yeah, just give it some time. Actually, 6 to 7 years is a bit of an exaggeration. I think 4 to 5 maybe. So alright guys, as you guys can probably see, you're gonna have about these two files that look like this, and you're gonna have about 122 files that look like this, as you guys can probably see. What I would advise you guys to do, like what you're gonna want to do is pretty much click press triangle, click copy multiple, unless you've got the time to pretty much copy them like one by one. I would say copy multiple, like before the PS3 before Sony updated the PS3, you have to just pretty much copy one by one. It was a bit strenuous, but now I did actually try it myself and copy clicking copy multiple does actually work. Sorry for my I speak fast, so yeah. Clicking copy multiple actually does work. So you're gonna want to click copy multiple. You're gonna want to go to the right hand side, click select all, and then once you click that, I would say uncheck this file, and then just pretty much just scroll down and try to find. You guys can probably, if you guys just pretty much look at the KB, pretty much look at the memory. Every other file is about 400 or 416 or 352, and the only two files that are above that are these two. So this one's 640, and the actual edit data is, as you can see, nearly 8K. It's nearly 8,000 whatever KB or whatever. So what you're gonna want to do is pretty much unselect those two. I would say just unselect those two, and I've lost it again, haven't I? 640. I'm just looking for the 641. Give me a second. 640. There we go. Perfect. Yeah, just unselect these two, the system data and the edit data, and then I would say you can, and then after that, just pretty much just click on the edit data, and then pretty much just. Alright, first of all, just press OK. So you can pretty much, all that's gonna do is pretty much copy all of these. It's pretty much gonna copy all the strips, all the emblems, all the logos. It's pretty much gonna patch your PES for you. So pretty much just click OK, and that's gonna do all the patching. Once that's done, you pretty much you're pretty much gonna go back once that's done, and after that, you pretty much just come back to here again, come back to USB, and just copy the edit data. Don't once it's finished copying the other 122 files, don't actually start your pro yet. Come back to your USB device or your media storage device. Come back to that, and pretty much press triangle again, and just copy by itself the edit data. Do not use the system data, because you can't use someone else's system data either way. So pretty much just copy the edit data back onto copy it where you pretty much just click copy, and that will pretty much put it onto your PS3 with the other 122 files. Now you can start your pro, and then now I would say pretty much enjoy. Alright, welcome back guys. Yeah, for you it was about 1 second, so it's pretty much a little transition. For me it was about a good 10 minutes, so yeah, I don't know, feel sorry for me I suppose, but yeah, this is how it's gonna look. let's go to quick exhibition to show you guys how it looks after the patch and all that kind of crap is done, after all the stuff is done. So yeah, the Brazilian league were the same pretty much. I think some of the teams have got in the patch, like in the little patch here, some of the teams got their kits pretty much, you know, done properly. This is all the this is the Bundesliga, as you guys can see, pretty much fully licensed. Portuguese league finally with the, you know, with the correct badge, as you guys can see, and the teams, you know, fully licensed. I think the one that everyone's looking forward to is the Premier League, but here it is. So you guys, I've probably done already done a video showing you guys like how the Premier League looked before. So yeah, now you guys can probably already see how it looks now. It looks much better. You know, man, yeah, every team is licensed. The badges actually look pretty damn good. You know, everything looks good, man. You know, League One has a French league. The Serie A, you know, it's pretty much always licensed. Eredivisie, here it is. Liga BBVA, which is always pretty much licensed. Here it is. So yeah, as you guys can see, the patch pretty much did its job. It does, you know, pretty much worked. You know, it worked as you would want it to, pretty much. So yeah, and now let's go to competition quickly. Let's check out the cups, because the cups also have been okay. Yeah, as you can see, yeah, you can do the Euro Championship, which is the new game. You can do the Euros, you can do the World Cup, you can do the Konami Cup. Yeah, you guys already know what the Konami Cup is. Asia, you know, yeah, Copa America, yeah, you see, all done pretty much, you know, nicely as well. So that's pretty cool. I mean, it's pretty much all the same, as you guys can probably you guys can already tell that the Champions League is here already, but the Champions League was already it's already how it was. You know, you can watch an exhibition match, you can do whatever you want. There's the Copa Libertadores. I mean, you guys know how it's, you know, same thing, you know. Yeah, I mean, that's how it is. So yeah, as you guys can probably see, everything's pretty much it's licensed. It looks good. So now time to get to the odd part of it. So generally when you okay, let's just back out this. I'm gonna keep this all one video, so let's just quick game quickly. When you in a sense install the, by the way, the copy all thing, it does work. So actually, now give me a second, let's get into the game and then we'll talk about it then. Let's get into the menu. Yeah, let's get to the, when you're installing the game, or when you're when you're copying the actual files, you're gonna, if you copy the save data, you're gonna get this little message that says you're using someone else's save data. You know, you can't actually, you know, use your trophies no more. Don't copy the save data, keep your own save data, you get me? So as you can see, this is my save data. I've already started Champions League just to see that the trophies still work. So I just played one match, as you guys can see, you know, it's match day 2. So I only played one match. You know, there's a trophy if you win your first, one game in Champions League. I won the game, you know, I just wanted to see how, you know, if the trophies were still active, and they are active. So what you pretty much have to do is, you know, like I said pretty much before, go into the USB thing, let the sirens pass. Yeah, what you pretty much have to do is let this load. It'll take about 2 to 3 minutes or whatever. Copy multiple. Click on copy multiple. Click select all, and then once you click select all, scroll down to unselect the edit data, unselect it like that, and unselect is gonna be like a, let's see if I can find it. No, it's not that. It's the save data. So let's see if it'll load up in time. I hope it will. Hope it doesn't take too. I hope it doesn't take too long. But yeah, unselect the save data just to be safe. You get me? Oh crap! Wait. Yeah, you see, I clicked on select all, and not all of them got selected because you have to let them load. So give me a second. Unselect these lot. Alright, so I'm gonna cut this part out, so when they all pretty much load up, so I'm gonna cut the video back in. So yeah, just give me a second. So welcome back, guys. As you guys can probably see by now, yeah, most of it is loaded. So what I was pretty much trying to tell you guys was make sure that you select all. But then once you select all, you pretty much it was already on there, so you pretty much, you know, go back to the list and deselect, you know, once again deselect the system data, because you can't really use anybody else's system data anyway. So just deselect it either way, and then all of this is going to be 123 files. So pretty much just, you know, after this is copying, it's pretty much just click OK, and then that's going to pretty much load up. I mean, you guys know once you're downloading, let's say if you're updating a game that you haven't played for a long time, the update generally, if there's several updates, it will do one update, but then it will be doing one update at the top, and then it'll tell you overall 1 out of 7 how much is there already done. You know, if it's 10%, 20%, you guys will see. Make sure you just copy all, and then just to be safe, just to check, just to be safe, I would also advise you guys to, let's see if I can find it. I also advise you, I'll also personally anyway, you guys, you don't need to do this because it's already proven that it works. But generally, I just prefer just to make sure that, you know, just make sure that you don't need to do I'll explain to you guys why I'm saying, guys, just make sure. Watch. Just give me a second here. Sorry about this. Yes, it's unprofessional, but yeah. Hope you guys actually found this video entertaining, not entertaining, but useful, I suppose. Yeah, I mean, it's not for entertainment purposes. I mean, yeah, I mean, I'm just pretty much, yeah, this one, yeah. Just pretty much make sure that you also deselect the edit there, just to be safe, and then copy all of this, like, so it's pretty much gonna be 122 files, including the Premier League, you know, emblem, you know, all the emblems and all the kits and all that kind of stuff. And then once that's all done, come back again to your USB, like come back again to the same media, like media sharing, whatever thing. And then just pretty much select this one only by itself and copy it, and then see what it says. If it tells you that you're using somebody else's data, because it might, if it tells you you're using somebody else's data and that you can't in a sense get trophies for this game, you know, on this account, I'll tell you guys how to get out of that. So all you pretty much have to do is make sure that once it says that, make sure that you keep just say okay, It's a very easy step, very easy how to get out of it. Just say okay, no worries. You can't update trophies in it, no worries in it. Then what you do after that is you get this, you delete, you go into USB and you delete the actual and you delete the, good lord, my brain just went completely blank. And you delete the edit data, sorry about that, yeah. So you delete them, make sure you delete edit data from your USB, alright? And then what you do after that is you go to you go here, you go to your normal, you know, your save data utility, and you copy, you know, this, you know, the edit data on your save data and utility of that account, and you copy it to the USB. And then you delete this one, you delete the one on your save there, so you delete this one, alright? So you delete that one. And after that, but before you delete it, you have to already make a copy. So I'm saying, first of all, delete the one that's already on USB. Delete the one you downloaded from the WMB media file. Delete the one that's already on USB. The one that's already the one you downloaded, the option file you downloaded from the computer. Delete from the internet. Delete that one. Delete the edit file. Delete the edit data from that one. And after that, copy the edit data that's on you, that's on your save data utility. Copy that to the USB, you know. So now the one you deleted will get replaced by this one. Then delete this one. Then delete the one on your save data utility. Then go back to your USB and copy the one that's on your USB. Even though it's the same thing, you guys I'll explain why you have to do it. Even though it's kind of the same thing, I'll explain why you guys have to do it. Then go back to your USB. So now you already made a copy of the one that's you made a copy of the one that's on your save data utility as a replacement for the, you know, the original one. Then copy copy the one that's in here, the new one, the one you copied from your save data utility. Copy that back to your save data utility after you delete the one that's already there. Good lord, this might sound confusing, but you guys will understand what I'm trying to say. Just crap, you know what? Yeah, I'm thinking, shit. I'm thinking of showing you guys. Just give me a second. Because it sounds confusing, but give me a second. So what you do is, so you can't shit. So what you do is, I'll shake it. Give me a second. Hopefully it won't take too long. I hope it won't. So what you do, delete this, alright? Delete it. Done. Donezo. Deleted. Give it a second. Come on, big boy. Won't take too long. Alright, then you copy this one. Copy it. And you copy it to your USB. You copy it to your USB device, yeah. Give me a second. So it's copying back to the USB. So it's pretty much the same. It's pretty much the same file that's on your save data utility. But I'll explain to you guys after I do this why you should do it. All right. So yeah. And this is only if it says, you know, that you can't sync your trophies, or you can't get trophies for this game on this account. Yeah. If it says that, then I'll explain to you guys why you have to do this. Alright guys, as you guys can see, yeah, you know, the file's been copied, so let's get at this now. And then yeah, so the file's probably been copied to the USB now. Let's just make sure that, you know, it is copied to the USB, so we don't, in a sense, you know, delete, you know, a file that we actually do need. This is, you know, once again, I'm keep repeating this. This is only for if it says, you know, 100% that you know, said file, or I think it should be at the top, sorry. I don't know why I was checking for it to be in the same place, but this is only if it says that's, you know, said that you can't copy your trophies, or you can't not achieve, no copy, but you can't achieve your, you can't get no trophies for this game. If it says that, then this is what you should do. Yeah, I think it is this file. If it will just load, because it's 70, it's almost 8,000k. Yeah, it is this file. Yeah. And what you do is you go to your, this is my save data utility, you guys can probably see. What you do is you delete this one, delete it. Alright, it's done, donezo. Then when you go to, then you go back to your you know, media storage device or whatever, then you copy this back onto your save data utility. And while that's copying, I'll explain to you guys what this actually does. Anytime you actually put anything on any when it comes, this is for, I think, all electronic softwares, or all electronic devices, but let's just, you know, in a sense, stick to the PS3. once you get a file from another person's PS3 and then you put it onto your PS3, your PS3 like recognizes that it's not something that originated from it. It's not. It has a different, in a sense, code. Like its coding is different because another person's PS3 is coded differently. Then you know, some issues might come up. You know, you might hear the 3 beeps. You might say you can't like earn trophies. You can't do this. You can't do that. Alright, it's copy. So let's get this now. And then, but then when you like, once you say okay or whatever, and then you stick it into your PS3 adds its own coding on top of the coding that was already there. Sort of a you know what? Let's just use like the word watermark. I think in the installation guide, like the word watermark is just like its own, like your own watermark is put over the watermark that's already previously there from the other system. So then it's pretty much like your PS3 recognizes it as, you know, your own. But then what you have to do is for you to earn your trophies all over again, you have to do the steps I just did now. So pretty much delete the one that's on your, you know, media hard drive. Copy this one onto that media hard drive, you know, to replace the one you deleted. Delete this one and then copy it back here. So, and that, you know, will in a sense, you know, because it already has your own watermark over it, your PS3 will, you know, will recognize it as, you know, something that originated from it, and then you can start earning trophies back again on the system. But it should not happen. But yeah, like that also could happen. And the one last thing that also might go wrong is that once Konami will, you know, start adding its own updates. Once it starts adding its own updates, I would advise you guys to update it. Like, it might, you know, mess up the licensing a little bit. It might put players, because when it updates in October, apparently like an update in October is going to come up for all the transfers, you know, because the transfer season is done. So Konami are going to do an update in October for all the teams to make sure the players and everything is just 100% like legit. When that happens, what you guys should do, or what I advise you guys, you know, to do will be to download the update. And then unfortunately, I think what's gonna happen is the players that are gonna be moved around simply because you got your own licensing, they're gonna be put into the no contract list. But don't worry, WMB hopefully will be coming up with like a new, you know, in a sense, option file. And what you do pretty much is after that, you delete the old one and then you download the new one. It's gonna have everything that's already there. You're gonna pretty much just follow these steps again. I will be doing an update video, you know, once, you know, an update that comes, you know, once an update comes by that actually, you know, is affected by that situation where like something might go wrong with the option file that you already have, you know, like if an update, you know, does not coincide with the option file you already have and some issues might come up, WMB will be doing a new option file, and then hopefully they will anyway. I'm not gonna guarantee anything, but if they do, and you know, when that does happen, I will be doing another video for all the updates. I will be, you know, so pretty much if you're interested in Pro, I would say, you know, stick to this channel. I suppose you know, keep to this channel. Once you guys hear of an update, you can pretty much just come back and I'll guarantee there'll be another video up of, you know, showing you guys how to do everything. But that's enough of that. I hope you guys enjoyed the game. Everything should be licensed for you guys now. All details, I pretty much put a timeline as well at the bottom, so all the details for you guys. You know, if you guys missed anything, you can go back to it. If you guys have any questions, hit me up. You know, you can PM me. Yeah, just PM me, yeah, just pretty much it. It's PM me, I suppose I said PM me 3 times, but yeah. Hope you guys enjoyed the game. Everything should be licensed now. Enjoy it. You know, hopefully now I will be starting my Become a Legend now, hopefully, because all the teams are licensed, which means now if I do go to another league, it will be sort of legit and it will be cool and like it will be nice. And so yeah, I will be starting my Become a Legend, so watch out for that. Maybe I already started it, you know, when this video comes out. You guys can call me Mudox, but this channel's name, don't ask you once again, don't ask me this channel's name. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed the video and I'll see you guys in the next one.
Nossa, nossa, assim você me mata. Ai, se eu te pego, ai, ai, se eu te pego, ai, delícia, delícia, assim você me mata. Ai, se eu te pego, ai, ai.